Good day and welcome back to Reaping What You Sow. So I'm here in Cora today, but as you realize, I'm not by the river. I'm here today to check our brethren.
Alright. You're good? So I'm going and record an ad here that I have to do for Trini smart drivers about the cell phone clip holder, right? And one of the first things I do, I tape at 30 frames per second. It used to be 24 frames per second, but I stopped. I moved to 30 frames per second. I am double checking before recording my sound levels. Ideally, when you're doing recordings, if your sound kind of peaking at minus 12 to like minus 9, that's an indication that your sound ain't going too bad. So I'll check things like, alright, so if you focus on that screen there, so you notice when I'm talking to the microphone, the closer that this microphone is here to me, hello, testing, 1, 2, if that going to minus 12. And then when you put it into your video editor, you could do your adjustments if you need to. That's something called normalizing your audio. So you have normalization, you have compression, which is where you could boost the audio till it has ideal sound levels. When you boosting your sound levels, I forget what it stands for right now, but they have something called LUFS. And if your sound is about like at minus 16, I think is the ideal benchmark for YouTube and broadcast standards. So your video editor, you could check out things like LUFS, and it will maybe have certain like it's like a kind of tachometer, but a speedometer. What is it called again? A tachometer.
One of them things.
One of them things, right? So it's a measurement, and you could pass your audio through it. Ideally, you have different measurements that you want to be hitting when you have like sound in the background and whatnot. Right. So I have this ad that I'm taping. I double check things like my white balance are comfortable with where my audio coming in here right now. And the lower your microphone level is, you'll reduce things like your ambient noise that you have in the background. Around you can't see it right now, but around this room there's certain, I just have things like curtains and blankets that's kind of thrown around with the hope that it will absorb some of the sounds bouncing around in the room. So right, so I have my little script here for my ad. This is like the same process that I will do with the Red Wall News. Some of it is written. Sometimes I might have, like I use this same clip holder now from 3D Smart Driver, and I'll have this clamped onto my desk and my phone. So I just kind of, looking at the content that I have there. Because I don't have, a prompter, a teleprompter, I have to end up doing repeating a lot of lines. So I know one of the good things for me to invest in one day is a fairly kind of affordable teleprompter to make my life easier, because it will cut down my taping time from maybe 15 minutes to 5 minutes if I have that. So right now is old school looking back and forth. What was that line there, boy? Right. So I do all my checks. You have any questions?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
You look like a fella with plenty questions on your face. This is the cell phone clip holder from Trini Smart Driver. I love this thing because you could clip it almost anywhere. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Yes, I was making a real big mistake there, boy. When you have one of these flip out screens, right, you have a tendency to kind of latch on to that. But when you're talking to your audience in the lens, as you know, right? So that is something that I get a little bit distracted with there. I'm supposed to be looking at the lens.
Yeah.
It have times that I type in Red Wall News, bro.
And
Talk the whole script and realize I didn't press record at all.
Yeah.
Alright. This is the cell phone clip holder from Trini Smart Driver. I love this thing because you could clip it almost anywhere. You could clip it to a table, your rearview mirror. You notice that I'm pausing there plenty.
Yeah.
So I have it in mind that I will be overlaying this with a lot of kind of B-roll shots here. So I'm not concerned with that. I need to get in one kind of fluid motion, right?
Okay.
You could clip it to a table, your rearview mirror. You could clip it. I custom tape these things alone, you know.
Yeah.
You could clip it to a table, your rearview mirror. You could clip it to the headrest if you're trying like to watch TV in the back seat. Or you could clip it to the headrest.
like I distracted you, man.
No. You're distracted. And this part extends to about 1 inch or 2. So depending on this.
I doubt he was going and going. I don't.
That is exactly where I'm going. And this thing extends to about 1 inch. So depending on the size of your pipe, you could use this thing in the bathroom. Right.
Yeah.
And so with all these takes that I do there, I literally have to cut that down now to about a 30-second ad. So it's plenty shuffling through without, even if I had a teleprompter, because sometimes you might do a delivery and it just don't feel right, you know?
So a tablet thing will work as the software that you could use on a tablet to make it a teleprompter.
So with I tried making one already. With the teleprompter, it is, it has a flat plate and a glass at an angle.
Oh, okay.
So when you come now and you rest your tablet or your phone face down, it gives that kind of reflection.
Okay.
So you're able to look at the lens and read what you're seeing reflected in front of you.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah, man. So that is more or less, even if it was an episode of Red Wall News I was taping, that is more or less what the process would be. I realized recently I did an episode standing. I used to do it sitting, but I think I'd much rather do it standing up. And a lot of this is, I may have a script going along, but a lot of this is kind of like based on like freestyling.
Yeah,
you know, I might come up with something at the point in time and freestyle. So that's it. Subscribe to Reaping What You Sow. Help him hit that 1,000 subscribers. It's going to be marvelous for him because it's going to open new doors for him and for you. So if you've enjoyed this video, there's another video with Jason, Lyndon, Baptiste, and a bunch of subscribers where we went over to Farmer Harry. And that video going and pop up here right now in the end screen. And I recommend you watch it because it's a roti, it's a curry, and it's a good vibes. Go watch it.